So today we will solve some questions of mensuration and we'll try to understand the basic concepts underlying. Right? Now let us start. So here I'm just taking one question where it's given that a rectangular plot is given to you. Okay? A rectangular plot is given to you and the area of this plot is 192 centimeter square and perimeter is 56. Find the dimension, right? So if the rectangular plot is like this, if the rectangular plot is like this, right, and area of this plot is given as area of this rectangular plot is given as what? It's 192 192 centimeter square, right? And the perimeter is given as 56, and 56 cm is the perimeter of that rectangular plot, right? Now we need to find the dimensions. What are the dimensions of this rectangular plot? Dimensions are what? So let the dimensions of this rectangular plot as L and B. So let the length of this rectangular plot is L, right? And breadth of this rectangular plot from this point to this point is B, right? If length and breadth is required to be calculated because these are the two dimensions of a rectangular plot or any rectangular field. Hi Mayank, good morning. So we need to find the dimensions. Yeah, you can put up your query into the chat. Here in this question, the area of the rectangular plot is given to you, 192, right? So the area is the portion which is covered inside this rectangular plot, right? This is the area. Now, since the area is given as 192 and L and B we have considered the dimensions, so we can say that area of a rectangle that is equal to L into B and just equate it with 192, right? What you will find? This is one of the equation which you are having. Let's say this is equation number 1. And the perimeter of a rectangular plot, you can see starting from A to B to C to D, let's say, then L plus B, then again L this length, then again B this length. So perimeter of any rectangular plot can be given as L plus B plus B, because 2 times L is coming and 2 times B is coming, right? So this will give you 2 times L plus B, right? And this value is given as 56. So now equate this with 56, right? So we are left with L plus B as 56 by 2, or which is equal to 28. We remove 2 from LHS to the RHS. So this is one of the equation. So let's say this is equation number 2. We have two equations and we have two variables in form of L and B. So we can solve it, right? So what you will do from here, just put up the value of B as 28 minus L. From equation number 2 we can write it, right? So since B equal to 28 minus L, put this value into equation number 1. When you put this value into equation number 1, equation number 1 will look like this. Oh, Mayank, you have calculated the length as 12 centimeter. Perfectly fine. Let me see what is our answer. So L into B is 1 L into B is 192. Since we put this value of B as 28L, so L plus B is 28, so 28 minus L is the value of B. So putting over here, L times in place of B 28 minus L, this is equal to 192. So your width is 16, your answer. Let us check, Mayank. Okay, now solve it. This will give you 28L minus L square equal to 192. Or the next step, L square minus 28L, we bring this complete LHS into the RHS. So we are having the equation L square minus 28L plus 192 equal to 0. What we can do now? This is a quadratic equation, right? In L. So just split the middle term, right? So the middle term can be splitted as the product of first and last term. We need to calculate the factors of that. Okay. Yeah, Mayank, we are coming to your answer. Let us see what's our answer. Okay. So when you take the factors of 192, what are those factors? It's 2 9 18, 2 6 12, 2 4 8, 2 8 16, 2 24, 2 12, 2 6, 2 3, right? Thank you, Mayank. So it will be 2 2 2 2 2 2. So you can see 6 times 2 is coming and 1 time 3, right? So 192 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 times 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6 times 2 and 1 3. So you need to just make a composition between these numbers so that 28 will be coming, right? Let us see how I am doing it, right? So it will be, if 3 into 6 and rest of the numbers are 2 to 2 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32. 32 minus 6, what you will get? 32 minus 6, what you will get? Let's see. 32 minus 6 is 26. So this is not okay. How then what will be the next combination? Let us do it. So can we do it? 2 into 2 into 2, 2 4 8, 8 3 24, 24 and 8, it will be coming as 32. So this will also not be the composition. Now what will be the next? It will be 2 2 2 2, 2 4 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 16, 3, 48. 48 minus 4, this will give you 44. So this will also not give you 28, right? Now what we will do? Just check another combination. 2 4 2 8 16 32, 32 minus 6 we have already considered is 26. So there is no any option which we have decided till now. So take another combination. You can take 3 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 24, 24 and 8, 24 and 8 will be 32. This is also not splitting the middle term, right? So what we will do? Just take another combination. 2 4 to 8, 28 should be coming into the middle. Okay, so 2 to 4, 3 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 and 1 16, 12 and 16. So here you can see this 4 times 2 will give you 16, and 4 3 12, this will give you 12, right? So 16 and 12 are the two middle terms which can be splitted over here, right? Because 16 into 12 will give you 192, right? And this is your product of first and last term. So this can be splitted like this: L square minus 16L minus 12L plus 192 is equal to 0, right? So we have splitted this middle term now. Now, from these two terms, take L as common. So we are having L minus 16 from the first two terms, and when we just uh, take 12 as common, minus 12. So here we are left with through the third term only L, and from the fourth term one minus will be there because minus and minus will be plus, right? So 112 into what equal to 192. So this will give you 16. Let us check it. 12 into 16. 2 6 12, carry 1. So this will give you 192, right? We have checked it. So the value of, and from this all these two terms we can bring L minus 16 as common, and we are left with L minus 12, right? So the value of L from here is 12 or 16. So Mayank, your answer of 16 is right. Thanks for writing into the chat. So L can be 12 or 16. So this can be 12 or 16. Mind it, students. The area is 192. So the product of L and B is 192. So if we have considered L as 12, then definitely B is coming as 16. So if this is 12, the breadth will be 16, and if length is 16, the breadth will be 12, right? Because the product of the length and breadth should be constant, and that is 192. So Mayank, your answer is right. Thanks for your quick answer. You are really very fast. Yes. And I have explained the questions over here, and I think any doubt you can put up into the comment box. I hope I am able to understand and understand your doubts and explained it. Okay. So such questions of mensurations will just can come, and will be easier to solve when you are just understanding the basic formulas. So what are the basic formulas which we recalled over here? The area of the rectangle is L into B. You should know that. For any mensuration, you should remember all the formulas. Okay, though it's a plane figure, we'll come up with the three-dimensional figures also into the next classes, but this is a plane figure, two-dimensional. So we should note the area of a we should know the area of a rectangle. We should know the perimeter of a rectangle. How we calculated the perimeter of the rectangle, you can see, just starting from here. If you start walking A2 and just you have complete one circle till A, then what you will do, you will break entire, you just see the, just walk across the boundary of this rectangular field from A to B. When you walk from A to B, how much length you have covered? L, right? And when you reach B, you need to go to C because this is the path, right? So from here to here you covered L. From B to C, when you go this way, you covered B, right? This B. And from C to D, when you go like this, you cover another L. So you can see here I have written L plus B plus B, because this L is coming two times and this B is coming two times, and when you reach to D, you reach to A, so that's why this B is coming another time. So here you can see the perimeter of the rectangle is L plus B plus B, which will give you 2 times L plus B. So in this way, the perimeter of the rectangle is calculated, right? Now, the two formulas this you need to remember, and here we formed a quadratic equation. So the third concept which we have utilized over here is application of the splitting of middle terms in solving this quadratic equation. So this is a quadratic equation whose middle term was minus 28. We split the 192, the product of first and last term, right? First product, the coefficient of the first term, the abscissa of L square is A, 1. So 1 into 192 will be 192. You bring out the factors of this 192 and you just splitted it into two parts, right? Watch that. When we split it, we just take the combination of 16 and 12, and after that we put it and solve it, right? So we get the value of L as 12 and 16. So this will give you the corresponding value of B as 16 and 12, 16 and 12, right? Because for 12 the breadth will be 16, and for L as 12 the breadth will be 16, and for L as 16 the breadth will be 12. Generally the length is higher, okay? So that's why we'll consider L as 16 and B as 12, right? So students, let me take you through another question. I'm just taking another question now. So here in this question, a footpath of uniform width, okay, runs all around the inside of a rectangular field. So let's say this is a rectangular field. Let's say this is a rectangular field, right? A, B, C, and D. And if this is the rectangular field, a footpath is running inside it. A footpath of uniform width runs all around the inside of a rectangular field. So read the words very carefully. Inside. So let's say this is the footpath. Let's say this is the width of footpath. Okay, and this is running like this. So this is the footpath. Right? Now, in this question, it's given that a footpath of uniform width. So that's why you can see the width of this. This is the width of uniform width of this footpath from this to this, right? This is the width of uniform width of this footpath, right? Here you can also see, right? So we can see this is of uniform width, right? Now, footpath of uniform width runs all around the inside of a rectangular field of 54 meter long. So the length of this is given as 54 meter. So length of the footpath, length of the rectangular plot is given as 54 meter, right? And the width of the rectangular plot, that is from B to C, is given, and the length of this, the length of this width is 35 meter, right? This one. So 54 meter and 35 meter are the two dimensions of this rectangular plot. Now, if the area of the path is 420 meter square, so footpath area or we can say area of footpath is given as 420 meter square, right? Now what we need to find, If the area of the footpath is 420 meters square, find the width of the path. That means this width need to be calculated. Uniform width, that is what? Which we need to calculate. Footpath, uniform width. So let's say this width is x, right? Uniform width, let's say it's x. We have assumed it. Let's say it's x, right? Since the area of the footpath is given as 420, just observe the picture very carefully. Here you can see two rectangles, one with the outer dimension and one the blank one which is inside it, right? So let's say this is P, Q, R and S. Okay, so X here, this is the width, don't get confused, this is the width, right? So PQRS is the internal rectangle. So how we'll be calculating the footpath area, the shaded one, this one across which you are walking in a rectangular park, right? Let's say. So this area be calculated, isn't it like that, like this, that when you calculate the area of the outer rectangle and subtract the area of the inner rectangle, you will get the area of the footpath, right? We are also going to use the same concept over here, okay? And we know the area of a rectangle, that is L into B. So we are knowing the outer dimensions, the dimension of the outer rectangle ABCD, that is 54 meter and 35 meter. But we are not knowing the dimension of the inner rectangle. So let's say the length of the inner rectangle from this to this, right? Since the length is 54, but this width is x, which will be deducted from left, and x which will be deducted from right, right? So we are left with 54 minus 2x. 54 minus 2x will be your 54 minus 2x will be your length for the inner rectangle. Similarly, if you consider the breadth of the inner rectangle PQRS, x will be removed from this place, this width, and x from here, this will be removed, and we are left with 30 minus x minus x. So this will give you 35 minus 2x. This will give you the width. So the area of footpath, I am directly writing it. Footpath area is the area of rectangle ABCD minus area of rectangle PQRS, isn't it? Oh Mayank, you have calculated 58. Let's see. Okay, so and you are giving into centimeter, but I think it's meter. Okay, it's 0.58 meter you have calculated. Let us see. Thanks for your quick response. So the footpath area is given as 420. Just put up the value over here. And area of the rectangle ABCD will be equal to 54 into 35, right? So just write the value over here, 54 into 35. This is the area of the bigger rectangle, the rectangle which is outside, right? The ABCD, this one, minus area of rectangle PQRS, that is also equal to length into breadth. But the length of the inner rectangle is 54 minus 2x, because this width will be subtracted from left and right. Understood? So this will be 54 minus 2x, right, multiplied with 35 minus 2x. When you subtract the area of the rectangle ABCD, subtract the area of rectangle PQRS from ABCD, will get the footpath area, right? So here, just solve it. Now this will give you 420 equal to 54 into 35. Let it, don't multiply it as of now. because this will just, you need to do a bigger calculation now next step. So 54 into 35 here, 54 into 35 and 54 into 2, this will give you 108. So minus 108x, right? And this minus 2x will be multiplied by 35, this will give you minus 70x, right? And the last term is minus 2 into minus 2, that will give you plus 4x square, right? When you just multiply this minus sign across all the terms of the bracket, what you will left, 54 into 35 is the first term as it is, which is coming from initial previous step, minus 54 into 35. You can see the beauty why we have not multiplied. Since we have not multiplied, we saved our time. So here in this step, you can see this and this will be cancelled out. Now, this minus and minus will be plus. So 108 and 70, you can add it. So this will be 178x and multiplied by with minus. So minus 178x multiplied with minus, this will give you 178x, because minus and minus will be plus, right? And this minus will be multiplied with minus 4x plus 4x square will give you minus 4x square, right? So cancel these two terms, right? So we are left with what? 420 equal to 178x minus 4x square. So again you can see a quadratic equation is forming. So here you can see something can be taken as common. Let's divide it by 2. So this will give you 2, this will give you 89, this will give you 224, 210, right? So this will give you the quadratic equation 2x square, when you bring from RHS to LHS, 2x square minus 89x plus 210 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. When you solve it, you will get the value of x, and this value of x is the width of this rectangular plot, right? Now just solve it. 210 into 2, what is that? You can simply use the quadratic formula to solve it, but let us try to split the middle term whether we are able to do it. 210 into 2, what it 210 into 2 will give you 420. So 420, calculate the factors of this. 224, 20, 21, 5, 521, 37, 21. So you can see the factors of 420, that means product of the first and last terms is 420, and the factors are 22537, right? So you can make an arrangement between 22537 such that you are getting the middle term of 89, right? So let's do one thing. 7 3 21, 21 and 20, this will not give you 89. Now what will be the another combination? Let us try. 5 3 15, 15 7 15 to 30, 30 to 60, 60 plus 7 67, this will also not give you 89, right? Now the next combination will be, let's see, 7 3 7 5 35, 35 into 3 will give you 105, 105 minus 4 will give you 101, this will not give you 89. So rather than investing more time, we can also go with the formula, that is ax square plus bx plus c, and split it. Okay, but we'll try more. Since this will give you 2x square minus 89x plus 210, you can just use the simple quadratic formula because splitting the middle term is taking time, right? So the value of x will be, if this is into the form of x square plus bx plus c, then this will give you x as minus b, that means 89 plus minus root under b square, that is 89 square, minus 4 into 2 into 210 by 2a, that means 2 into 2. Okay, we simply applied the formula of quadratic equation to solve it. So this will give you the width of the rectangular path across this rectangular park. This will give you 89 plus minus root over of 4 to 8, 818, 8 to 16, minus 16 89 square. So 89 square is 89 into 89, that means, and then 81, 801, right? So 72, 7, 71. This will give you 7921. So 7921 minus 1680 by 4 is your value of x, right? 89 plus minus this entire value will give you the value of x. That means the width of this rectangular path, right? 89 plus minus, just subtract 1680 from 7921. This will give you 1 minus 0 as 1, 12 minus 8 as 4, 8 minus 6 as 2, and 7 minus 1 as 6, right? 6241 divided by 4, right? You just take the square root of this and add it with 89 divided by 4, you will get the value of x, right? So in this way, this is the width of footpath which you can calculate, right? Now I am taking another question for from carpet. Okay, let's take another question. In this question, a room is given. A room 4.9 meter long and 3.5 meter broad is covered with carpet. So a room is there. As per the dimension, we can see it's a rectangular room, right? And the dimension is 4.9 meter long. Here 4.9, and width is 3.5 meter broad, right? Now it's given that it is covered with carpet. So it's covered with carpet. Let's say this is the carpet which is laid down across the area of this room, right? This is laid with a carpet. Now it's given that leaving uncovered margin of 25 centimeter all around the room. Okay, so here the room is like this. The room is like this, and the carpet area is only between the central part. Okay, here, and here is given that the room is 4.9 meter long and 3.5 meter broad, is covered with a carpet leaving an uncovered margin of 25 centimeter all around it. So this length of This is of 25 centimeter. This is also of 25 centimeter. So this is left uncovered without the carpet, which is throughout the boundary or across the outer boundary of this room. So from the room, you can see the only a portion of the central part is covered with carpet, right? And the 25 centimeter of width is of a space is left all across. As we handle the questions or solve the questions of a rectangular park where footpath is given or a jogging track is given across it, across its perimeter, this question will be solved in the same way, right? Here it's given that a path of leaving an uncovered margin of 25 centimeter all across it, all around the room, if the breadth of the carpet is 80 centimeter. So this carpet breadth is, carpet width is given as 80 centimeter. Find its cost at 80 per meter. Cost at the rate rupees 80 per meter, right? Let us solve this question. In this question, we need to understand the, we need to calculate the area of the inner room. Inner room, that means the carpeted area. What is the carpet area? Carpet area will be carpet area, this one will be equal to, let's say if it is A, B, C, D and inner dimensions are P, Q, R and S, then we can say that carpet area can be calculated by area of rectangle, area of rectangle A, B, C, D, right, minus area of rectangle PQRS. That means if this minus this will be subtracted, this will not give you the carpet area, this will give you the balance area which is left outside, right, this one. So the carpet area is calculated when you subtract the area of the rectangle minus not PQRS, but instead of this subtract the area of 25 centimeter path, right? So rather than solving like this, you can simply calculate the dimension of this inner carpet area. So here it's 4.9. It's 4.9. So when you subtract 25 from here and 25 from here, this will be, let's say, convert it into centimeter first. So this will give you 490 centimeter. This will give you 490 centimeter and this will give you 350 centimeter, right? So the carpet length carpet area length can be calculated as 490 minus this 25 and this 25. This will give you 50. So 490 minus 50, this will be in centimeter. This will give you 490 minus 50 will be 440 centimeter. So the carpet area, the length of the carpet area here, this area length will be 440 centimeter and breadth breadth will be 350 minus this 25. So this will give you 350 minus 50 in centimeter, right? This will give you 300 centimeter. So the carpet area can be calculated as this length which we have calculated, that is 440 centimeter, 440 multiplied by this 300 centimeter. This will give you, just keep all three zeros aside, and 3 4 12, 3 4 12 1 13. So 13 1,32,000 centimeter square is the carpet area, right? But it's given that the cost of carpeting is given at the rate rupees 80 per meter. So just convert it into meter. So in meter it can be written as 132 by, when you convert it into meter, just divide it by, just do it like this, 132,000 into centimeter. This centimeter can be converted into meter by divided by 100, and this will be coming 2 times, right? So this will be giving you 132,000 divided by 1 4 times 0. Here 100 into 100 will be 4 times 0. This meter square. This 3030 will be cancelled out, and this will give you 13.2 meter square. So the carpet area is calculated as 13.2 meter square, right? Carpet area is calculated as 3.2 meter square. It's given that breadth of the carpet is 80 centimeter. Since the breadth of the carpet is 80 centimeter, or let's say 0.8 meter, then carpet length will be how much? Carpet length equal to, this is carpet area, is equal to carpet area divided by carpet width. This will give you carpet length, right? And the carpet area is calculated as 13.2 meter square. And when you will divide it by this width of carpet, that is 80 centimeter or 0.8 meter, then this much of meter will, the length of carpet will be required to carpet this area, right? We can write it as 0.8 meter, right? Now this will give you how much? This will give you, decimal will be replaced, 818 52 648, no, it's 16.8648 40, 16.5 meter of length will be required. So this is your answer. How much of carpet length is required? So 16 meter of length will be required, 16.5 meter. And when you will multiply it with 80, this is the total cost. So 16.5 into 80 will give you at 540. This will give you 13200, and when you put up the decimal over here, right, what you will get? 1320. So cost of carpet is calculated as this length 16.5 meter, 16.5 meter multiplied by the cost per meter rate, that is rupees 80, which will give you rupees 1320. So this will give you rupees 1320, right? So this is the cost of carpet, right? This is the cost of carpet, which will be used to carpet the shaded portion. So how we solve this question, you understand, students? It's given that inside the room a vacant or across the boundary at 25 centimeter of space is left. Okay, and we just subtracted this width from both these sides across the length and across the width to get the inner dimensions. So the inner dimensions which we calculated over here is 440 and 300. So this inner dimension is for the rectangular PQRS, the carpet. This is equal to 440 centimeter, 440 cm, and here it's 300 cm, 300 cm. So this is calculated, right? So students, hope you like the session. We will meet you into the next session. I hope you like. Just if you find it useful, just like and subscribe. I will come up with next sessions for further explanations. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.